This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the warehouse in Redcow at the Stars of Future show, and delighted to be joined by victorious Byrne. Glenn, I guess on paper, I sort of said it online there, sort of on paper, it looked like a really, really tough test for you. Obviously stepping up to 6 rounds for the first time as well. Thought obviously you were a bit cagey probably maybe at the start, because I guess you probably didn't know what was going to come back at you, but you systematically broke him down in the second round to get a stoppage.
Yeah, no, I had to be cautious. As you said, it was my first one gone for 6 rounds. Like, where my second fight, I think it's a good achievement. And alone, the opponent was on paper, he was a tough opponent. I had to be wary. He had 7 wins, 7 knockouts. So they did say to me from the start, be careful, try and like suss him out. See, does he throw heavy shots? I didn't want to drop any hands and get clipped early, and then I'm chasing a fight nearly. So it was a bit cagey start. I wanted to try and feel out his power. I don't think he really threw much to land on me. And then there was a lot of openings. Jay had watched them. I don't tend really to watch the opponent because I'll be overthinking them myself. So Jay just had a game plan that he keeps a high guard so to target the body, and I think I've done that well. As you said, I broke him down, but I was happy with my performance because I thought we were losing there. Whereas on my debut with him, I rushed around like a headless chicken. I was chasing the whole fight. Whereas in this fight, I think I sort of dictated. I was stood in the middle. I followed him, but it was more so being clever, not diving in. And I'm happy. It was a good night's work for me.
Jay was sort of saying the build-up, I was sort of like, what have I done? Have I made a mistake here? Obviously, with the opponent, sometimes you just don't know your opponent until you get here. Like, did you have the extra pressure on yourself, knowing that obviously March 30th, obviously fighting on a Conan boxing show on the zone all around the world? Like, did that feature in your head at all? Sometimes it's bad when a fight's announced before you've obviously got through a fight. Did you sort of have to try and forget about that, or was it hard to forget about knowing you're going to be able to streamed all around the world?
Yeah, well, so obviously the zone is the bigger picture, and a lot of people are speaking to me and saying, "Oh, you're fighting on this card, like at the end of the month, blah blah." And I was like, "No, well, I have to get through March 1st." So I did try to put that at the back of my mind as much as I could. But then for me, like someone who's only new to the sport, really, after a long time out, I see myself on a billboard and stuff like that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable for me, like going into my third fight. But I think I did now. I sort of focused on this fight. When obviously I was put onto the March 30th card and I already had this opponent picked, I said to myself, like, I was like, geez, this could be a risk because I'm only coming back from an injury. I thought he could reset the injury on me, and then I'm off the 38th card, which the 30th card is a huge platform, and I'm very grateful for Conan Boxing and Jay and Butch for getting me onto the card. But I did have a lot of focus on this one, and this was the main one for me. As I said, it was a tough opponent, and I couldn't look past him.
Now, obviously, 4 weeks tomorrow, obviously, depending on when people watch this, obviously, fighting in the iconic Ulster Hall. Like, when you obviously first decided you were turning pro and everything else, could you imagine that something like this was going to come about so quickly?
No, not at all. I've been on Ulster Hall loads of times for boxing shows over the years, and it's an amazing venue. The atmosphere is unbelievable. And then to come here, to be fighting on the zone across the world in my third fight, whereas I hadn't boxed in about 7 years up until last July. And now I'm not even a year in, I'm going to be fighting on the zone. I sometimes pinch myself, like it's a huge opportunity for me. But I train hard, I put the effort in, I put the work in, and I'm going to take the opportunity with both hands. I'm going to make sure that when I fight on that show, I put on a good performance, that they're going to want me back on the show, and hopefully that now over the next stage of my career that I can build maybe and get more slots on the telly to show people that I can box.
Not to put any pressure on you, but obviously now you've done a 6 round, you're actually eligible for a Celtic title. Obviously you're not going to jump 2 foot straight into something, obviously, and I don't think Jay would want you to either, but is it going to be a 6 rounder again in the Ulster Hall? Like, do you know what sort? Is it going to be 4? Is it going to be 6? What's the sort of plans?
No, I won't be diving anywhere near a Celtic title at the moment. I did say originally, I think in my first interview with yourself, I am going to slowly build my career. I think I have a great team because this fight was picked for me. We're ticking boxes. Now, not ticking boxes as confident that I'm going to win them all, but it's a ticking box. Like, I fought a Southpaw tonight, completely different style to Alan White. So it's like, I wouldn't have fought many Southpaws over the years. So I have to fight. So then when it comes to fighting higher level opponents who can mix it up, can change stances, I've sort of covered most avenues. So I do believe that the March 30th card will be a 6 rounder. I think they have an opponent for me. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to say it, but it will be the same. It's a building. It's another opponent that will bring a different style to me, but that I can grow on, work on. As I said, that fight there, I mostly was aiming for the body. It was a lot of body work, so the next fight will change it up. It's just, as I said, trying to cover all avenues, that when I do step up the levels, I've come across each type of fighter, so I'm not starstruck or shell-shocked in the ring by someone I'm saying, Jesus, what's this? I haven't been hit by this. So it is. It's a tick and box exercise, but it's only going to benefit me.
I guess obviously the obviously added incentive out of that as well as obviously experience. Obviously, another close. You've been used to that obviously in here, but obviously the Ulster Hall has so many memories down the years, not only in amateur but in professional boxing. Like, they think of obviously who's fought there, as a who's who sort of, and you're going like, my name's added this Rule of Honour, who's fought in that. Is that another thing for you? It's obviously a big experience, probably like debut nerves sort of again, sort of walking out there. You're sort of like, who's punched me here? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's that's exactly it. Like, I'm fighting on a big show like that. Conlon Boxing, it's a big card. Headlined by an Irish Olympian. Like, I watch him in the Olympics. I watch the town every weekend. I've watched a number of shows. I've been at them live, and for me to feature on one of them is huge. As I said, so early in my career, it's great for me. I could only dream of it this time last year, so it's huge for me, and I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Well, look, we'll keep it short and sweet, because I'll have to speak to you again in 4 weeks' time. Congratulations on moving to 2-0, and we'll see you in Belfast.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you, Glenn. Cheers.